Good morning, and welcome to the PNC Bank Arts Center. Would our families and guests please take their seats? The academic procession and ceremony are about to begin. Welcome to the 2024 Stevens Institute of Technology Commencement Ceremony. I'm Paulina Giraguchis, a member of the class of 2024. This morning, I'm pleased to welcome the candidates, faculty, administration, and trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology, along with the families and friends of our graduating students as we celebrate the class of 2024. Let the commencement ceremony begin. We begin the program with the academic procession, led by two of our graduates, Loudon Moran, carrying the university banner, and Chloe Brenna, carrying the banner of the class of 2024. Candidates from the School of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences, led by Olivia Parlow and Taryn Miller. Candidates from the School of Systems and Enterprises, led by Jolene Ciccaroni and Bryce Lopez. Candidates from the Charles V. Schaefer Jr. School of Engineering and Science, led by Kevin Kastner Jr. and Jared Donnelly. Candidates from the School of Business, led by Aditya Bangale and Sabrina Vong. Would everyone please rise as we welcome the Old Guard, Stevens alumni who graduated 50 or more years ago, followed by the faculty of Stevens Institute of Technology. Please remain standing as we welcome the Stevens Institute of Technology Cabinet and Academic Council, including President Nariman Farvardin, today's commencement speaker, alumnus Marques Brownlee, and members of the Board of Trustees led by the Faculty Marshal.
You may now be seated.
Good morning.
Hello, Stevens graduating class of 2024. We'd like to congratulate each of you on what you have achieved today and wish all of you well in your future endeavors.
Congratulations, you did it. What a huge accomplishment to graduate from Stevens.
Congratulations to the wonderful graduating class of 2024.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations to the class of 2024.
From the faculty and staff.
Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Best day ever!
Stay curious, dream big, and go for all the opportunities.
Follow your passions, embrace challenges, and always believe in yourself.
The best of successes in all your future ventures.
Continue your hard work, cherish those friendships, and do your part to make the world a better place.
Congratulations!
You worked so hard these 4 years and dealt with a lot of stuff.
You have such a bright future ahead.
And to salute you for your hard work and the hard work of your professors, colleagues, and everybody else that contributed to this milestone.
Best of luck to all of you. We're going to miss you so much here on campus, but know that Stevens is always a home you can come back to.
Everyone, enjoy your day. Hope you all exceed your goals.
Congratulations!
They say that a congratulations speech should only last as long as a graduate's attention span. So, good luck.
You've achieved so much so far, and we know that you'll continue to do amazing things in life.
Here's to new beginnings.
Today is your day. You're off and away. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
Stay focused and continue your journey. Congratulations.
Estamos muy orgullosos de ti.
On behalf of the Office of Graduate Student Life, congratulations to the class of 2024.
Spread your wings. Quack.
Congratulations!
Good morning and welcome to Stevens Institute of Technology 152nd Commencement Ceremony. My name is Darinka Dencheva. I'm a professor of mathematics at the Charles Schaeffer Jr. School of Engineering and Sciences and the faculty marshal today. We begin today's ceremony with singing of the national anthem presented by the members of the President Ensemble. Please rise for the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous sky. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may now be seated. Now, please welcome to the podium the 7th President of Stevens Institute of Technology, Dr. Nariman Farvardin.
Good morning. Class of 2024, family and friends, are you excited? I like that. Class of 2024, today marks a momentous occasion as we gather to celebrate your graduation. It is important to recognize that for many of you, this ceremony represents the first time you're graduating in person, surrounded by classmates. Surrounded by classmates, professors, friends, and most importantly, family. I am honored and filled with pride and joy to, at long last, share this experience with you. Congratulations. Let us also acknowledge the unique journey that has brought you to this day. For many of you, your higher education experience began amidst the unprecedented disruption of the COVID-19 pandemic. This unforeseen challenge undoubtedly altered the trajectory of your time at Stevens. And yet, despite the obstacles you faced, you persevered. Your ability to adapt and overcome speaks volumes about your resilience and determination. As you stand on the cusp of a new chapter in your lives, I encourage you to reflect on the lessons you have learned during your time at Stevens. Embrace the spirit of disruption that has defined your college experience. Use it as a catalyst for growth, both personally and professionally. Disruption is not merely about shaking things up for the sake of it. It is about challenging the status quo, pushing boundaries and embracing innovation. It is about having the courage. It's about having the courage to step outside your comfort zone and pursue new opportunities. We've seen firsthand how disruption can lead to transformative change. From the tech industry to the world of art and beyond, disruptors have paved the way for progress and for innovation. Take, for example, Marques Brownlee, our esteemed commencement speaker today. Through his groundbreaking work, that's what happens when you invite a celebrity to be commencement speaker. Through his groundbreaking work in the field of technology, he has revolutionized the way we think about technology and has become a leader in his field. But disruption is not just about individual success. Disruptive people and disruptive approaches can actually change the world. Armed with your education and experiences, you also have the opportunity to make a real difference on a global scale. Whether it is developing new artificial intelligence algorithms, pioneering new technologies that improve health, or following your passion as an entrepreneur, you have the power to shape the future. Do not hesitate to be a disruptor, a good type of disruptor. Before I conclude, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the families and friends who have supported our graduates, who are sitting back there and have been supporting you throughout their journeys. Please join me in giving them a huge round of applause. Today, we also celebrate your role in this achievement. And to the class of 2024, I want to say you're among the most resilient of classes in Stevens' 154-year history. As you embark on the next phase of your journey, remember the lessons you have learned here. Embrace disruption, challenge the status quo, and continue to inspire us. Remember, too, that no matter where life takes you, you will always be a part of the Stevens family and always have a home in Hoboken. May the future hold boundless opportunities for each and every one of you. Come back and visit us often. Congratulations again. At this time, I ask you to turn your attention to the video screen for an introduction of our commencement speaker, Marques Brownlee.
It is with great pleasure that we introduce our distinguished keynote speaker for today's commencement ceremony, Marques Brownlee. Known professionally as MKBHD, Marques Brownlee has left an indelible mark on the world of technology and beyond. With an astonishing reach of over 30 million subscribers across all social media channels and an incredible 4 billion total video views on YouTube alone, Brownlee has become one of the most influential figures in the tech industry. A native of Maplewood, New Jersey, Brownlee began his journey into the tech landscape at an early age. His passion for innovation and his innate ability to articulate complex concepts with clarity and charm set him on a path of extraordinary success. Brownlee attended Stevens Institute of Technology. He started uploading tech videos in 2009 while still in high school, reviewing technology products. In November 2013, he posted a video on the LG G Flex that went viral. reaching 1 million views on the first day. He became a full-time YouTuber upon graduation from Stevens. Since then, Brownlee has become a household name in the tech community, delivering high-quality content with a touch of humor and authenticity to his dedicated global fan base. He has been recognized and celebrated for his contributions to the tech world, including being named the Creator of the Decade at the 10th Annual Shorty Awards. He was named to 3 Forbes lists: Top Creators, 30 Under 30 Social Media, and Top Influencers, Technology and Business, in 2023, 2021, and 2017, respectively. Aside from reviewing tech, Brownlee is known for his interviews with thought leaders and celebrated individuals, including Barack Obama and Bill Gates. He expanded into podcasting with Waveform, the MKBHD podcast, where he talks tech with his co-hosts and interviews industry titans like Mark Zuckerberg. He is a professional ultimate frisbee player for the New York Empire of the American Ultimate Disc League. And Brownlee is committed to giving back to his community, lending his celebrity to philanthropic causes and supporting endeavors that make a positive impact on society. To share his insights, experiences, and words of wisdom with the graduating class, please welcome to the podium Marques Brownlee, recipient of the 2024 Honorary Doctor of Business Administration degree and today's featured commencement speaker.
Marques Brownlee, for your exceptional contributions to technology and society, your dedication to bettering the world, and your embodiment of the values cherished by this university, we hereby award you the Doctor of Business Administration honoris causa.
Good morning. My name is Steve Boswell. I'm chairman of the board of the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology. I'm honored today to speak on their behalf. By virtue of the authority vested in the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology, and on their behalf, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Business honoris causa and admit you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
All right, how we doing? First of all, for the introduction, thank you. I had not seen that video. I didn't know how much of that old footage you'd be showing, but I appreciate it. For the degree, I am honored. But most of all, I'm excited to be talking to you guys, the graduates of the class of 2024. So I'm told I have 7 minutes to really make an impression on you guys. Most of the videos are heavily edited and way longer than 7 minutes, so I'll try to keep it concise here so you can graduate. But first of all, I feel like I stand in front of you a little bit shocked at where we are, because I feel like I was just there not that long ago, like a minute ago. I was sitting here graduating from Stevens, but then I checked and it was 9 years ago, so 2015, it's like ancient history to you guys, so they say time flies. But when President Farvardin invited me to come back here and give the commencement speech to you all, the class of 2024, the school that I graduated from, I'm obviously honored and excited and maybe a little bit nervous. There's a lot of people here, but I want to give you guys 2 things. I prepared 2 things for you. One is for now and one is for later. So I'll start with the thing for now. And I'm going to start with a quote, actually. So It goes like this. As a large language model, I cannot help with your request to write a commencement speech. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I wrote this whole thing myself. I thought you guys would like that. But I'm actually going to start with a quote from an Ultimate Frisbee teammate. So I know that's not the reason I'm here, but a lot of you guys may know I played Ultimate Frisbee when I went here to Stevens. I still play to this day. I remember really early in my Ultimate Frisbee career, sort of the beginning of freshman year, there's a tryout process, and then the team was formed. And I remember we went to our first tournament. We were all in the huddle before our first game as a team. And the captain said, hey guys, everybody take a beat, just take a deep breath, and just look around this huddle for a second. Like really appreciate this moment of becoming a team for the first time. Because you're gonna blink and the whole season is gonna be over way faster than you think. And he was totally right. You know, there's obviously, we played the game, there's lots of long points and then lots of long weekends of practices and travel, and it's a grind, but we loved every second of it, and we all evolved a lot as teammates and as players, and it was great. But at the end of the season, we could all remember that first huddle. We remembered that moment of just taking a beat. So while I have the chance, I want to encourage you all sitting here with the gowns and the hats and everything to just take a beat and look around at your fellow classmates and your friends, people who you just spent a lot of time with, your families here. This is your day to celebrate and starting the next chapter of your life, but I also promise you that you're going to blink and it's going to be 10 years later. So take a minute to enjoy where you are now. Now for later. I give you that for now, something for later. Here's the thing, I've always struggled with giving advice, I feel like. I don't know if President Farvardin knew that when he invited me to give a commencement speech, but I feel like I get asked to give advice a lot and I don't really know what to say. Typically, it's like, here are some things that I learned and I can pass them along to you. But I gotta be honest, I feel like a lot of my success, you know, was the state of the world, finding a niche, capitalizing on good luck. Like there wasn't really any playbook or set of things that I strictly followed that I can pass along. It kind of felt just like it was something that I really dove into because it was exciting to me. So now I'm in this bizarre position of trying to give advice, but the more I've thought about it, the more I feel like the best advice that I can give you is to find something that gets you excited. That's really what it comes down to. So you're all sitting here today because you've made it to the end of a very challenging process called college, starting the next chapter of your lives, and you're armed with a bunch of tools that you picked up along the way. You're basically at a launching pad. You just need somewhere to point that energy, somewhere to dial it up all the way to 100. And so I really feel like my best advice for you is this is the perfect time to take a minute and ask yourself those big questions, like, who am I? Like, what do I really want to do? What do I care about? How do I want to make an impact? How do I want to give back? What makes you feel excited? What makes you feel nervous? You've already been challenged, clearly, and you've made a lot of tough choices, and you've had to learn new skills. I went to Stevens, I know you had to solve problems in innovative ways, you had to work alone, you had to work in groups, you had to make time for things that are really challenging. So you have all these tools, but purpose is also a tool. And to me, I feel like it's the most powerful one. It won't necessarily be a smooth ride finding what that is for you. Some of you are already sitting here like, I know what it is, I know what I want to do. Some of you, it might take trying something, it might be taking a risk. For some of you, like me, it may be something that literally doesn't exist yet, which is very exciting. But whatever it is you decide to do, making a dent in the universe is much easier when you care deeply about that part of the universe. So for me, it was tech videos on the internet, but for all of you, the sky's the limit, clearly. So I'll end with this. Graduation is an exciting time. It's also a great word, graduation. It's also a great album. But you graduate many times as a person, I think. You continue to level up and build and graduate over and over again yourself. I mean, you obviously already had high school graduation. You're having, for many of you, this is your formal education graduation, but you might also have your first job graduation, or your second job graduation, or learning a new skill graduation, or overcoming a new fear graduation. Or maybe you talk to someone and you get inspired and absorb some information that unlocks a new part of your brain. That's another graduation right there. So, class of 2024, I wish you many more graduations. This certainly will not be the last one. Congrats on getting to this launching pad. And from one duck to another, congrats and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Brownlee, for these thoughtful and inspiring words, and thank you for being part of our community. It is now my pleasure to announce the name of the student from the class of 2024 selected to be a member of the Board of Trustees. Are you ready? The trustees chose this individual from those outstanding students nominated by the senior class. I'd like to congratulate Jared Donnelly. I'd like to congratulate Jared Donnelly as the newest member of the Board of Trustees. And may I ask Jared to please rise wherever he's sitting? Yes, congratulations. It's also my pleasure to announce the Stevens Alumni Association officers for the class of 2024. These officers are Kevin Kastner, President. Paulina Gerguchis, Vice President. Once again, Jared Donnelly, Secretary. Zoe Hack, Fund Captain. Somehow my notes are going faster than I am. Let's see. Make sure I get the name of all the officers correctly. So I'd like to ask all new officers to please rise in their seats so that we can recognize them one more time. This year, 15 undergraduate candidates in the class of 2024 have earned the distinction of first in class. This is incredible. These students have all received a cumulative 4.0 grade point average. Congratulations. Would each student please rise in your seat as your name is called so we may honor you? Please, this is addressing the audience, please hold your applause until all names have been called. The first in class for the class of 2024 are Jacob Ashkenaz, Miles Bird, Robert Brandel, Kevin Kastner, Rion Chowdhury, Julie Gary, Arianna Gehan, Matthew Kellerman, Haley Kermeyer, Alexander Leather, Grace Lee, Winston Lee, Philip Mascaro, Siddharth Perry, Ashutosh Kulkarni Prachet. Congratulations to all of our first-class students. And now we have a message from the first in class to the class of 2024.
Fellow graduates of the class of 2024, our moment is finally here. Let's celebrate the diverse paths we've walked, shaped by the friendships and experiences that have brought us to this moment.
Together, we've transformed uncertainty into growth and challenges into opportunities, supporting each other every step of the way.
Stevens encouraged us to build ourselves up as individuals and take command of our journeys, helping us to become better professionals, better friends, and better people.
Now, as we prepare to embark on our next great adventure, we're reminded of those early days at Stevens, that feeling of a fresh start, anticipating the many amazing moments to come.
Moments of exploration through programs like Study Abroad, where we were exposed to new cultures, languages, and perspectives, learning from industry professionals around the world.
Moments of camaraderie, like the late nights with friends when the last thing on our minds was school, when we were free to do any silly little thing that came to mind and the world felt just right.
And those tiny moments that were just ours, like the relief you felt on closing all the tabs after finally submitting an assignment.
In all of those moments, we found unparalleled opportunity, whether it was that first chance meeting with someone who would become a lifelong friend or making the choice to start a company that can change the world.
We'll carry these moments with us into our next chapter, knowing that our Stevens experience has prepared us for whatever we choose to do.
We also know we could not have done it alone. To our professors, thank you for encouraging us to be future leaders and innovators.
To our friends, family, coaches, and teammates, thank you for supporting and believing in us, keeping us calm, and always being there when we needed to ask for help.
To our fellow graduates, thank you for sharing these past 4 years with us. As you pursue your career, don't forget to cherish relationships, indulge in your passions, and prioritize the things that make you laugh.
And remember to take care of yourself and try not to stress too much. If you do your best and put in the effort, everything will work out in the end.
I know we'll all miss watching the sunset from Castle Point Lookout, but there's a whole world of amazing views out there waiting for us. This is just the beginning.
Great. Congratulations again. And now, I'm pleased to introduce your student speaker, Arianna Gehan. Arianna is a biomedical engineering major from Randolph, New Jersey, who's been involved in the Launchpad program, Theta Phi Alpha, and Tau Beta Pi. As you just heard, she's also one of our first in class. After graduation, Arianna will pursue a master's degree in biomedical engineering at Columbia University. Your student commencement speaker, Arianna Gehan.
Hello, everybody. Thank you and welcome to my fellow members of the class of 2024. I'd also like to thank the family and friends who could join us here today, and more importantly, have supported each of us in our pursuit of this degree. To really highlight how unimaginably grateful I am for the support I received from my mom, Gina, dad, Kyle, and sister, Nicole, I would like to share a story about how I spent my childhood making fun of my dad. Around the age of 8, I asked my father what his college mascot was. In the true fashion of a little child, I laughed when he told me Stevens' mascot was the duck. To me, college mascots were supposed to be intimidating, instilling fear in competitors. So I spent the rest of my childhood making fun of my dad's more humble and unassuming mascot. But the irony was not lost on me on March 13th, 2020, when I was accepted to Stevens. So now I stand before you, 4 years later, proud to be a Duck. Because in these 4 years, I have learned a lot. Not just academically, but about who I am as a person. You see, ducks are resilient. They can thrive in many different climates and habitats. Many of us here started working towards this degree in 2020. We survived the different settings of online school, hybrid courses, and a transition back to fully in person. While it may have been awkward and frustrating at times, we are prepared to prosper in the dynamic landscape of the workforce. When faced with uncertainty and shifting environments, we were resilient and made it to where we are today. Ducks are social animals. In coming to college, I was hoping to make lifelong friends, but I never expected these friendships to be the basis for my success. This became clear last fall when I quickly became friends with my senior design team, as they are some of the most incredible people I have ever met. This team dynamic allowed us to accomplish things we never thought possible at the start of the year. This camaraderie extended beyond the classroom. I am additionally grateful for the support I found in my sorority, Theta Phi Alpha, and in other student organizations such as Tau Beta Pi and Poetry Club. I also did not come to college expecting to start a company, but through the unwavering support of my co-founder and peers and mentors in the Launchpad program, I worked to build something I'm extremely passionate about through helping diabetics with my app, Dea. These past 4 years, I've learned to try new things and be open to any opportunity, a true testament to the adventurous nature of us ducks. The duck is a unique mascot. We are part of a small but elite group that made it into and through Stevens to earn this well-respected degree. Use that to your advantage. This may be a little delayed, but Dad, I am sorry I made fun of the duck. Whether you need to waddle, walk, swim, run, or fly, it's time to take the next steps in our journey. Ducks are resilient, community-driven, unique, and adventurous. Take your degree, and more importantly, what you learned from being a duck. Use these skills to find your next flock and bring positive change to duck up the world. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Arianna, for that spectacular speech. Good morning. My name is Jianmin. I serve as the university's Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and the Provost. It is now time to call our graduates to the stage to receive their diplomas. But first, I would like to ask the final graduate in line, please stand for a moment. With our final graduates in mind, I would like to ask our assembled group to remain here together until every graduate has crossed this stage. In recognizing each of you equally, we affirm the strength of the community you have built. So let us welcome our final graduates with the same enthusiasm we have shown throughout this ceremony. It's my honor now to introduce the deans of each of our 4 schools who will in turn present degree candidates for conferral. First, Dean Callan Thomas will present the candidate from the School of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences.
On behalf of the faculty of Stevens Institute of Technology, I present to you, the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology, these candidates from the School of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences who have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for their academic degrees, which I now ask you to confer upon them. Members of this creative and distinguished group are recommended as candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. Many degrees are granted with honor, high honor, or highest honor as indicated in the program. I therefore ask you to confer upon each of these students the appropriate degree with such distinction as merited.
Waiting for them to show up.
Olivia Parlow. Taryn DeSoto Miller. Elena Danielle Johnson Glazer. Daniel James Geib. Matthew James Regan. Steve G. Waswayo. Paul Henry Chien. Cole Tanner Benkendorf. Michael Andrew Hoovler. Jack Picarillo. Sean Alexander Donahue. Jake Bruno Linsalata. Justin Dean Labette. Kaihan Mustafa Dermis. Lennox Kolix. Mark Huggins. Shalom Romero Ratana. Justin Joseph Saldana. Jake Lafer. Krishant Sairam Petrevu. Aurelia Whitehead. Jillian Faith Shaffrey. Stephanie Ross. Megha Jain. Riho Erica Fukura. Kirsten Halliday. Catherine Schwartz. Kim Jessica Coleman. James Barra. Ashwin Guerra. Anya Olivia Maddie Speck McMorris. Sydney Linford. Jordan Lamana. Sierra E. Doss. Isabel Jenna Hunt. Carrie Lynn Lassesi. Andrew Augustine Steele. Aaron Joseph Camacho.
In place of Dean Tony Barisi, who unfortunately will now be here with us today, would Dean Will Dean Jin Zhu please come to the podium to present the candidates from the School of Systems and Enterprises?
On behalf of the faculty of Stevens Institute of Technology, I present to you the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology. These candidates from the School of Systems and Enterprises who have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for the academic degrees, which I now ask you to confer upon them. Members of this group are recommended as candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering. Many degrees are granted with honor, high honor, or highest honor as indicated in the program. I therefore ask you to confer upon each of them the appropriate degree with such distinction as merited.
Timothy T. Pachiniak, Jaslyn Kaur Grover, Chloe Monica Brenna, Bryce Lopez, Jolene S. Ciccaroni, Zachary Horton, Luke David Conway, Ryan Douglas Price, Marissa N. Behrens, Stephen Christopher Bassino, Noah Robert Wood, Carson Hugo McManus, Ethan Klashinsky, Keenan Yates, William Benjamin Geisel, Ajay Rohan Mova, Regina DeMeo, Cindy Lee, Ashna Razdan, Nicholas Joseph Palladino, Sophia Marie DeCufa, Lauren Elizabeth Ingraham, Nicholas James Serralo, Paraskevi Iordamlis, Michael Moreno, John Foreman, Stefan Michael Major, Luke Ian Mises, Michael Joseph Conrad, Andrew Paul Finiteri, George Ganson, Eric Roman Marin, Matteo Marchesi, Christopher Roddy, Zuting Chen, Christopher Ryan Varsaveld, Ishan Sharma, Juan Pablo Ocampo, Nicholas DiMeglio, Mateusz Marciniak, Corey Heckel, Kevin Darrell Young, Merritt Michael Patterson, Jillian Elizabeth Moran,
Now I would like to ask Dean Zhu to come to this podium again. This time is to present the graduates from the Charles V. Schaeffer Jr. School of Engineering and Science.
On behalf of the faculty of Stevens Institute of Technology, I present to you the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology. These candidates from the Charles V. Schaeffer Jr. School of Engineering and Science who have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for the academic degrees, which I now ask you to confer upon them. Members of this group are recommended as candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Engineering and the Bachelor of Science. Many degrees are granted with honor, high honor, or highest honor as indicated in the program. I therefore ask you to confer upon each of them the appropriate degree with such distinction as merited.
As is Stevens tradition, we first call 2 students to the stage to receive their degrees from their parents, who are employees of the university. First, David Fernandez, the university's Chief Risk Officer, will give a diploma to his son, William Rafael Fernandez. Next, Viviana Onari, financial aid counselor, will give a diploma to her son, Kenji Onari.
Paulina Athena Gerguches, Jared William Donnelly, Arianna Carmela Gehan, Loudon Moran, Megan Riley Dion, Justin Lai, John Osterly, Rohit Patel, Kavan Deepak Gada, Yashvardhan Sharma, George Shang, Daniel J. Chon Kim, Jenna Grace Wind, Dylan Edelman, Liam Patrick Kane, Edison Z.Q. So, Daniel Bayton, Joseph Vasallo, Brandon Howard Boughton, Michelle Greeley, Brandon Leung, Joseph J. Grosso, Jack Martin Kraus, Albion Kaferi, Abdella Amrar, Tahir Barayev, Megan Sanford, Isabella Stone, Thomas Gaetano Lapinta, Ryan Christopher Giovanello, Kyle Matthew Halton, Alan J. Fink, Jonathan U. Carbonneau, Juliana Brutzese, Joshua Gorman, Joshua Taylor Bernstein, Anthony Charbel Mitri, Lucy Shangking Kniff, Alana P. Schmidt, Kushi N. Patel, Tyler Kenneth Lane, Carson Benjamin Lee, David Alexander Cruz, Catherine Shagalov, Maria Dionisios Mialatos, Aisha Hussein, Gianna Marie Caligari, Brooke Delo, Jordan Rose Casey, Catalina Abusada, Jillian Reinhardt, Nicholas Ryan Housel, Krista Scartozzi, Michael Paul Barrett, Alexis J. Pope, Michaela Chiaramonti, Genaro Galan Prieto, Elizabeth Patterson, Elizabeth Rose Maggio, Matthew C. Mann, Ryan A. Yu, Daniel Aiden Galindo, Michael Jacob Hurtado, Frank Vincent Savatiri, Barack Yesel, Eric Kwanhu Park, Benjamin Daniel Fuentes, Crystal Hong, Robert M. Brandel, Mark Charles Falletta, Hasumi Maria Tanamori, Kimberly G. Sang, Kaylin Abhijit Chobal, Robert Tegan Tinio Polite, Gavin Lee Robinson, Michael Nicholas Mancino, Wilson Jeng, Waylon Gerard D'Souza, Andrew J. McCauley, Julian Perez Coletti, Matthew David Ferguson, Abhishek Yadav, Arjun Manesh Khatri, Esteban Lopez, Shreyas Kirthi, Andrew Thomas Bannon, Andrew Jun Kim, Logan D. Potts, Athena Kyriakoulis, Jacob Matthew Ashkenas, Daniel Robertson Craig, Adam Lee El Sawaf, Jacob Gibson, Olivia Rebecca Eng, Jihao Zheng, Ryan Savin, Zachary Petrov, Kyle Boberg, Vincent Lin, Trevor Anthony McKay, Adam Wu, Christopher Cy Muman, Luke Thomas Boyer, Joshua Richter, Zachary Stephen Scarpati, Zoe Alexandra Hack, Suniti Lada, Hia A. Bavsar, Catherine Elizabeth DeMario, Roger Thomas Shagawat, Brandon Kreiser, Mark Merson, Matthew Kellerman, Cody Fernandez, Christopher Tarabe, Sri Hari Shankar, Antonio Del Rosso, Elton Elijah Vaz, Pranav Sai Yalamala, Melissa Pathel, Campbell Tetson, Jasmine Yesenia Perez, Shreya Hamendra Patel, Janvi Ganesh, Susan McAloon, Rohan Balani, Eric Sungmin Song, Chang Woo Ham, Daniel Junghan Kang, Terry Shim, Ryan Lee, Chancellor Osei Asiama, Tyler Williams Soiferman, Robert Manuel Feliciano, Daniel Partika, Alim Kasimov, Stephen Truong, Nicholas Muley, Facundo Rector, Ella Crabtree, Aman Kandawal, Jessica Lauren Sabatino, Thomas George Burns, Joshua Maharg, Spruha Praradkar, Danielle Dauphinice, Samuel Alec Proto, William McKim, Dylan Min Tran, Ron Dumalagan, Bishajit Saha, Justin Andre Avendano, Vanella Ann Rojas La Chica, Colleen Julie Q, Grace Ann Panzarella, Julieta Caropo, Arjun Kaushal, Alexander Del Valle Leather, Winston E. Lee, Cindy Tran, Adam Robert Moskowitz, David Gyuwan Kim, Karina Ani Berberian, Ellen Yaun An, Tanner S. Marshall, Pauline Siegel, Austin Patrick Ruth, Zachary William Thurlow, Tara McLaughlin, Adriel Lewis Pupo, Isabel Bryn Hughes, Rodney Watton, Connor Ivanchik, Jana Mancuso, Jae Hong Jung, Julian Thomas Carr, Barry Alexander Diaz, Sebastian Muriel, Arib Hassan Chaudhry, Nidhi Parekh, Tamu Huyn, Priyanka Kiran Parmar, Mihika J. Shah, Shailaja Vyas, Malek Aziz, Laura A. Maciola, Daylene Pena, Alexandria Laura Tao, Robert Miller, Nancy Luo, Jia Chen, Hayden James Dotterer, Dominic Verano, Miriam Dardier, Jeremy Alexander Krugman, Luke Adam Manicki, Jamie E. Rollins, Chibunam Ugorji, Josephine Marie Sereno, Justice Joseph Neumeister, Rocco Anthony Vacconi, Joshua Prasad, Brianna Tolaka, Chanel Natasha Kaye Urhiles, Amina Arif, Jack Edward Byrne, Liam Thomas Concannon, Fiona Shea Ferrick, Jacqueline Lulai, Frank Joseph Orlando, Andrew Donahue, Dominic Jan Voyevodka, Matthew David Turner, Alexandra Wong, George Alexander Carvelis, Sean Duarte, Alexander E. Bakos, Maciej Kowalczyk, Caitlin Carbone. Sophie Leslie Fortunato. Matthew Oyalas. Connor James Phillips. Andrew Yulin He. Adam Borovchak. Dev Patel. Darius Duck-An Trong. Christopher Rodriguez. Federico Yacubian. Gianangelo Dicio. Lennon Benjamin Oken. Laura Meyer. Amber Johns. Maya Okrasinska. Rochelle Lamandola. Pengfei Chen. Youssef Amri Khalil. Jack Ryan Harrington. Gavin Tu Keating. Paul Axel Odre. Sajad Kiam. David Bajolari. Philip K. Anarine. Stephanie Martinez. Rashmika Batra. Brian Vialta. Thomas Jason Obajensky. Alexander J. Spindor. Joseph Christopher Meditz. Jacob Wills. Stephen C. Crocco. Michael Banks. Elliot Braverman. Connor James Brenna. Kevin Mamo. Kai Jung. Rocco James Gannon. Faith Jacqueline Avila. Daniel Leo. Joyce Lynn. Lucas Acosella. Isabella Furick. Madison Lee Sapia. Devlin Stein. Walter Ryan McBride. Christian Templin. Brandon Michael Sems. Matthew Francis Ruzich. Aiden P. McCartan. Isar S. Doshi. Andrew James Jakowski. Mason Cole Biddle. Dylan Patrick Woodward. Ryan Philip Potenza. Matthew Harry Raghunandan. India F. Romline. Konstantinos Kontomikalos. Marcos Aurelio A. Salazar Torres. A.J. Thacker. Michael Joseph Cunningham. Matthew Ben Thomas. Juan Jimenez. Noah Samuel Taub. Joseph Kim. Anthony Spencer Rivera Calva. Rudra Merchant. Leo Zhang. Jalen Joshua Bailey. L. Taylor. Maya Rafai. Benjamin Niraj Hayden. Kyle P. Tumzer. Alec Riley Rybarski. Rushikesh Nikunj Mawada. Muhammadu Diagni. Xavion Emmanuel McClary Fagan. Lanesha Coleman DeWitt. Owen Kelly. Haley June Veras. Isabella Disturco. Byron Penrudkovich. Nicholas Matranga. Miles Bird. Shady Iman Kamel. Matthew C. Vaughn. Garrett William Frankel. Nikolai Michael Nojanish. Daniel Paul Yassa. Eric Paul Trostin. Rian Yu Chowdhury. Robert Stanley Stepien. Thomas James Fallon. James David Morris. Jacqueline Nacy. Tyler Glenn Jacklich. Zachary Richard Euler. Joseph Andreas Alside. John Joseph Lee. Ryan Alistair Alberti. Christopher Alexander Kotelnik. Alejandro Jose Antonio Schnettler. Michael Corwin. Jonathan Blaya. Steve Vecchio. Santiago Gonzalez Bonilla. William Alexander Guzman. Jillian Marie DeGeorge. Jenna Nicole Scateri. Gabriela Rodriguez. Ziad Altamsa. Jacob Agbada. David Richard Crothamer. Ryan W. Chin. Jack George Santoro. Cesar Emmanuel Espejo. Amanda Beltry. Melissa Colella. Sarah A. Deudicibus. Caitlin Berry. Ashlyn Berry. Alyssa Catherine Cavella. Alexa Nicole Soroka. Carly Tronalone. Adriana Nicole Di Desidero. Aya Assad Zatra. Danielle Hessels. Kieran O'Brien. Scott James Stafford. Jack Seitz. Axel Charles Johnson. Frank Tonina. Peter Carmelo Mastropolo. John Albrecht. Maura Pochettino. Jeffrey Tharakan. Adil Chaka. Karina Ruth Ming. Gina Park. Stephanie Anaya. Haley Maria Kermeyer. Neha Kundra. Mona Savalia. Stephanie L. Searing. Gregory Bruce Harrison. Douglas Souza. Claire Catherine Hannon. Ryan Matthew Nolte. Massimo Del Pizzo. Anthony Joseph Masseri. Alice Dorfman. Richard He. Peter Zelazny. Caden Michael Canilla. Terrence Meekins. Ronald Giovanni Sena. Cesar Manuel Noguera. Luke Zabel. David Andrew Bendis. Jesse Tareco. Alexander Marsh. Padraig John Phelps. Nolan Robert Quaid. Jack Joseph Savaris. Jake Zaher. Anika Demera. Claire Ganley. Dana Jordan Perry. Marissa Ann Shirelli. Christina Georgiades. Carly Elizabeth Walker. Emily Grace Leiby. Harris Pio. Sean Sebastian Aviles. Justin Chen. Denise Criollo Kie. Julie Gary. Catherine Ahoten. Nina Palmiato. Nicole P. Waletsky. Frank Evan Gelfman. Michael Goodall. Marie Canencia. Janelle Padilla Garcia. Adam Cohen. Dylan Marcus Mond. Amelia Anna Rehrig. Morgan Ashley Whitlock. Jana Mucci. Gabrielle Corey. Diana Rosado. Grace Ellis Kennedy. Alexandra Scholig. Aaron Kreis. Patrick Ryan McQuillan. Connor James McCready. Philip Vincent Mascaro. Yazan T. Sanadiki. Jason Michael Pinga. Adib Kundakar. Christian Joseph O'Connell. Brian Feiner. Carmine Guarino Gentile. Alexander Vincent Becky. Victoria Margaret Becky. Zoe Ann Kasten. Daria Bizigtova. Ushmil Prima Sarkar. Sarah Mary Gardner. Gabrielle M. Werner. Brian Michael Smith. Jake Paul Burge. Alex W. Asmussen. Colin Michael Keedy. David Ferreira Goncalves. Teddy Nueva España. Nicholas Graham Cotu. Andrew Thomas Corbel. Hector Fuentes. Craig John Ambrosio. David Hume. Juman Andrew Sun. Joy Sun. Grace Fukazawa. Andrew Kim. Nicholas Perez. Jack Jimenez. Ryan John. David Carrera, Joseph J. Lee, John Tyler Gaseljak, Nathan A. Molinari, Justin Anthony Fredrickson, Devin Parag Shah, Matthew Bairstow, Emmanuel Diaz, Sebastian Almonte, Nicholas Umberto Kokoda, Christopher Pescator, Alexandros Calagero, Haoyun Muyuan John, Cole James Von Vores, Nicholas Thomas Hennessy, Sarah Erickson, Rachel Nicole Germain, Luke Thomas Majet, Ashutosh Kulakarni Prachet, Aaron N. Wolf, Michelle Ann Wolf, Janet Hamrani, Aiden C. Leahy, Diego Juan Sanchez, Roger Zhang, Junyuk John Choi, Candida Gloria Miguez, Angel Alejandro Clavijo, Eva Santos, Owen Regali, Eric Durko II, Benjamin Lin, Trevor Cazot, Edward Theodore Pilek, Jacob Bellotti, Tyler Ryan Zellner, Matthew Feroz, Jason Pagan, Ian David Pulver, Ayaz Akmal Kilji, Jordan Andrug Zerba, Isara Chalatsuk, Jacob Harding Bauer, Joel Martzinovsky, Samuel Brandon Kaz, Robert Plastina, Samuel Pavel Berman, Vasily Karalevich, Nicholas John Dada, Christian Stephen Pescator, Nicholas Spogiano, Angela Bevilacqua, Morgan Lynn Eckerty, Samuel William Danby, Tin Lok Chung, Justin Hoyman An, Margaret Joan Gibson, Alicia Cardoso, Benjamin Stoll, Brandon Joel, Nicholas Andrew Piotrowski, Lucas Anthony Piccinini, Michael James Reinhardt, Kevin Lee Reinhardt, Zachary Weiserth, David Martinez, Christopher Stone, Fong Kwok Tran, Elijah Durantine, Lauren Smith, Jamie Lynn Wan, Paulina Odensteva, Maurice M. Chevalier, Paul James Garapov, Victoria Maria Yurgovska, Ryan Michael Krozik, Maggie Ann Hodges, Sophia Freitas Maines, Sophia Schaefer, Megan Georgia Elder, Stephen Raymond Sack. Hans Alexander Drexler Rivero. Jet Robert Tinnick. Carver Wyrick. Nathan Hunter Lancia. Dorsey Denisov. Mark Finelli. William Hanna. Spencer Jordan Chen. Genesis Ceballos. Amrita A. Bose. John Shepitka. Christopher Marcos Lady. Leon Daniel Gorlick. Brandon Alexander Fong. Nicholas P. Lang. Olivia May. Kaylee Rose Bowler. Brian Onodi. Alexandra Madonna Canciani. Nina Rose Burden. Amanda Murnick. Julia Sarah Chi Zadico. Stephanie Darren. Ricardo Adrian Gomez. Suji Hong. Yashwi Kumar. Nicholas Joseph Forsalati. Nathan Mitchener. Ursula Odo White. Nicholas P. Rose. Hans J. M. San Luis. Rylan David Marquez. Thomas Ruff. Aiden Michael Clifford. Trevor Chase Climb. Tane Monroe Peacock. Nicholas Oblonsky. Mark DiGeronimo. Jaden Kokonakos. Franklin Wong.
Jake Bastable. Jirapo Srikarkan. Jared Ramos. Rohit Jayas. Jason Lai. Kevin Patrick Kastner Jr. Tree Duk Lu. Kara McMahon.
Last but not least, I would like to ask Dean Gregory Pistakos come to the podium to present the candidates from the School of Business.
On behalf of the faculty of Stevens Institute of Technology, I present to you the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology, those candidates from the School of Business who have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for the academic degrees which I now ask you to confer upon them. Members of this group are recommended as candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Business and Bachelor of Science in Quantitative Finance. Many degrees are granted with honor, high honor, or highest honor, as indicated in the program. I therefore ask you to confer upon each of them the appropriate degree with such distinctions as merited.
Sabrina Vong. Aditya Ravindra Bangali. Sean Kiowe. Matthew Edward Kawaja. Krishnu Haren Patel. Nathaniel G. Fabian Ignacio Gonzalez. Rem Junghoon Yates. Thomas Pinola. Adam Peter Pierkowski. Jordan Braicheski. Demetrios Ballas. Adam Moshinsky. Dmitry Alex Stepanian. Damian Leck. Sean Youngjin Kyung. Jason Yu. Jeffrey Eng. Ishita Jan. Nicole Liederman. Rachel S. Flynn. Natalie Zolodkowitz. Aaron David Kamal. Jake Raymond Rue. Connor Anthony Lucas. Gabrielle Armetta. Ryan Pranav Janata. Rohin Shetty. Michael A. Gomez. Renee Grunwald. William Parenti. Hansel Kim. Tyler Rempo. Samit Moderetti. Dennis Vink. Owen Gresham. Evan Ferdinand Kuval. Frederick P. Kabeisman. Jacob Richard Berman. John Torrance Irby. Christian Matthew Kreiser. Gabrielle Marie Alloy. Kayla Joy Botzer. Elsa Marie Bly. Elaine Karen Quaker. Danielle Valentino. Lindsay P. Barata. Elizabeth Marie Foster. Jacqueline Davis. Grace Lee. Michael Leonid Malazimov. Matthew John O'Connor. Vincent Griot. Reynaldo Arias. Christopher Stephen DeFigas. Jack Farina. Donovan Sanchez. Kevin Lee. Luke Hurley. Brian Solano. Melissa Gill Avendano. Jason Connor Ho. Isa Yilmaz. Guy Sandman. Ethan James Chen. Diani Leon Almeida. Tanaka Mukazavu. Danielle Claro, Nicholas DiGiacomo, Sean Mera, Christy Chishuan Chen, Teg Johar, Sophia Pazmino, Samuel Victor Bunis, Michael Catania, Benjamin Otto, Kevin Matthew Herbst, Fu Kui Ho, Connor J. Fulner, Ahmed Ismail, Mohammed Alfayumi, Nathaniel Joseph Vachon, Hanif Sajad, Joseph Gerard Rotundo, Matthew Mascolo, Kyriakos Petru, Serena Elizabeth McDowell, Riley Sikorsky, Alyssa N. Sentry, Claire Fitzgerald, Julia M. Baber, Carolyn Yon, James Shade, Samuel Richard Moses Preston, Skunda Shrikant, Stacy Jing Shang, Olena Malich, Karen Herrera Moreno, Naren Saju, Elizabeth Grace Bonas, Anisha Bagat, Sid Bhatia, Jenny Fong, Jake Bermudez, David Park, Randy S. Urquizo, Gavin Michael Mauti, Joseph Scott Grippo, Francesco De Rosa, Connor Sam Park, Joshua Hinden, Michael Augustine Vickers, Saeed Ashraf Nagim, Virgil A. Gray, Philip Joseph Brendel, Christopher Gabriel dos Santos, Sung Hyun Pyo, Thomas Mitchell Chow, Vadim Pastu, Claire Stefanik, Jiun Nam, Jesse Lee, Catherine Maloney, Isabel Breboneria, Melissa Atmaja, Alvin Radoncic, Ethan Lee, Arjun Kaushal, Nico and Sarah, Konstantina Pavlatos, Leah Elise Burton, Carmine Timoneri, Zachary Adam Wang, Matthew Coletti, Shiyuan Zhang, Tejas Faraj Apana, Yash Jalan, Harshal Cherakuri, Siddharth Raj Perry, Dhruv Nikhil Kanchi, Jacob J. Almer, Zachary Michael Jones, Jarvis Lightning Tam, Samuel Benjamin Gadal,
Om Mehta. Akin Temur. Edward Francis O'Shanis.
Will all of the bachelor degree candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology and on their behalf, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering in Business, or Bachelor of Engineering in Quantitative Finance with such distinction as you have merited and admit you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
And my name is John Dearborn, and I serve as the president of Stevens Alumni Association and a member of the classes of 1979 and 81. On behalf of more than 50,000 Stevens graduates around the world, I want to extend our enthusiastic congratulations to all of you and to all the families, friends, and fellow alumni with us here today. I will now lead you in a wonderful tradition, the turning of the tassel. The tassel on the right side symbolizes your time as a student. Moving it to the left confirms your newfound status as graduate. So graduates, to the degree to which you are able, will you all please rise? You are, thank you. And now on the count of three, please move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Turn your tassel. Congratulations, class of 2024. We know you will earn and enjoy great success, and we welcome you as lifelong members of the Stevens Alumni Association. Thank you.
We will conclude our ceremony today with singing of the Alma Mater, presented by the members of the President Ensemble. Graduates should remain standing, and guests, would you please rise as you are able to for singing of Alma Mater.
Where flows the Hudson River out
Now, please, all graduates and guests should remain standing in your seats until the faculty, administration, and trustees have left the arena. Once they have left, graduates and guests can make their way to the front gate. And thank you all for attending the 152nd Commencement Ceremony of Stevens Institute of Technology. And congratulations to all who have become Stevens alumni today.
Thank you.